masks were still required today. Traveling with President Biden up to New Hampshire today, had this to say when asked if indeed there was an environment of uncertainty for passengers.
I would dispute the notion that people are confused. We are here to alleviate their confusion, right? So the CDC continues to advise and recommend masks on airplanes. We're abiding by the CDC recommendations. The president is, and we would advise all Americans to do that. This was a ruling by the court. We obviously didn't have advance notice of it, and it typically takes a couple of days to assess next steps in these cases.
The other thing that Psaki made clear is that she was punting on the big question of whether or not the administration is going to seek an appeal of this ruling. It is obviously up to the Department of Justice to handle that. But here's the political conundrum for the White House, of course. They are dealing with a nation very weary with COVID restrictions after 2+ years now. They understand that mask mandates are not broadly popular, and so the fact that you didn't hear the administration instantly as the ruling came out yesterday say, we will see them in court on appeal, indicates perhaps that the administration is somewhat okay with letting this thing expire. In fact, in a recent Axios Ipsos poll taken from April 8th through the 11th, you can see a decline in the number of Americans who say they're wearing masks at all times when they're outside the house, or even sometimes when they're outside the house. So this poll from April 11th found that 19% of Americans say they wear masks at all times when leaving their home. 25% wear them sometimes. So that combined 44% of Americans who say they're wearing a mask at least sometimes, that's a record low since Axios began tracking mask wearing in April 2020. And it's down from 53% just in mid-March, 73% at the beginning of this year. So clearly the White House is aware the country is moving on from wearing masks as they leave their home. There's no denying what a huge turning point, what a huge moment this is in the overall story of the coronavirus here in the United States. This has changed the way in which Americans go about their daily travel. And now, seeing this mask mandate move into an optional scenario just shows where we are in the timeline of trying to move beyond the virus. That's it for today's political